Welcome to the group presentation by Team 25, consisting of Febin Abraham, Thomas Evans, and Marjan Kalanaki for the Database and Information Management System. We'll walk you through all the requirements of our website. The first requirement is to show that the user can register with the system and create different accounts. If we go to our website, this is our homepage, and from here, if they want to register, they go to the Login tab and click Join Us. And they have to type in all the obligatory fields, such as username. Once they have filled in all the obligatory fields, they have a choice to be a seller. If they don't tick this box, they won't get the opportunity to create auctions. So I'll just go ahead and tick this box so that I can show how to create auctions later on. And then click Submit. So the user has been registered and there is a message saying that they have been registered. They can click here to go back to the home page.
The second requirement for this project is that sellers can create auctions for particular items and setting suitable conditions like item description, categorization, starting price, reserve price, and end date. I have already logged in with my account in this website, and I'm going to go to notification page as I have selected that I wanted to be a seller when I created my account. I can create auction as well. So here I want to put a title for the item I want to add. I can browse the photo here. My item is a new item. It belongs to the computer category and other category. The brand is Canon, as it's a Canon cartridge. And I have written down the description of my item here. The start price would be maybe 5, but the reserve price is 15. Hopefully it will be sold above 15. Lasting for 1 day is good. I submit it. It's submitted. If by any chance I hadn't filled in one of the fields that are compulsory, the form wouldn't submit and then it will give back an error. And now if I go back to home page, yeah, I can find this item which is here.
The third requirement is to show that buyers can search for items within the system and rearrange them within different categories. If we go to our website, this is our home page, and anyone can click on the search button, which just displays all the items that are being currently auctioned, and we can see the item that was just created. They can also rearrange the listings within categories. So if they want to only see the items from the book category, they can click on that and then it displays only the items in the book category. And they can also see it with different reservation prices. If they want to see the items that are between 0 and 30, it will also only make sure that the items are within 0 and 30. User can also search for a particular keyword, for example, Canon, and it will display anything that closely matches it in the title name. As we can see, the reservation price for this item is just £12, and if the user had chosen to display everything with the reservation price between 30 and 100, that item would disappear.
I also wanted to add that in our header, if you don't press the search, you can also find all the categories that we have on our website here. And by clicking, you can go to the search page with those categories. And we go to computer, we have these.
The fourth requirement is that buyers can bid for items and see other buyers' bids, and the system will manage the auction until the set end time and award the item to the highest bidder. And the system should confirm to both the winner and the seller of an auction what the outcome of the auction was. So here we're logged in as the user who didn't create this Canon auction. We go to the auction page. We can see there's not much time left to bid. So if we go down here, we can place a bid of £15. When we place a bid, we get an alert confirming that we placed the bid successfully. So now we can return to the auction page, and now we've got this nice alert saying that we're winning. and here is our bid. Later on, when the user returns to the auction, they might find that another user has outbid them. Now it says losing up here, and they can scroll down and see that the bid that's beating them is £17. So they can place another bid of their own. They can place, say, 1750, like just barely outbid them, and now we get the success message again, and we can see we're winning again. So now we can see that our bid is on top, that's why it's in green. Some other bid is here, and then this blue line indicates that this is one of our previous bids, and there's not much time left. The auction's about to end, we can see here. And if we watch up at the top of the page, what happens? Winning changes to 1, and at the top of any auction page for a completed auction, we get an alert which tells us this and what was the outcome of the auction for us. Alright, now the auction's over and we're logged in as the seller again. So if we go to the notifications page, you can see that we've got a notification which tells us it's sold, and even if we go to the auction page itself, we get this badge which tells us it's sold, and again the alert telling us the auction's over and what that means for us. So we can review the bids, and for us we just see the top bid is green, it's a good outcome for us, and all the other bids are white. Requirement 5 is that buyers can watch auctions and receive updates on the bids, including notifications when they are outbid. So we're logged in as a user who's seeing this auction for the first time about these nice headphones. And we're interested, we don't want to bid yet, but we just want to watch this auction. We can click watch, and it tells us we're now watching this auction. So in the notifications page, in the buyer notifications, it tells us what's happening in this auction. So it doesn't say you're winning, it doesn't say you're losing, it just tells us the auction's ongoing.
Fifth requirement for this project, which is buyers can watch auctions on items and receive emailed updates. I have already logged in with my account. I'm going to go to this, and I've already done some bid in this, but I want to show you again, so I bid again. And now I'm going to log out and log in with another account. With this account, I'm going to bid again to outbid the highest bid. If I go to my email, first I need to log out and go to my email. Here it says you are receiving this email because you are bidding an auction for which a new bid has been placed on and you have been outbidded. If I click here, I can see the auction. I need to log in first. So again, I click here, and it said I'm losing the auction, so I need to place bid again. The sixth requirement for this project is that the sellers can receive reports on the progress of the auction through to completion and how much viewing traffic their auction items have had. Now I'm just gonna, I'm already logged in. I'll go to my notifications page. As a seller, I have had this auction, which is ongoing, also this auction, which is ongoing, and it says that the auction for this item is ongoing. All bids so far are below the reserve price. The highest bid so far is 13. This is all the information I need to know about that auction. And if I also click there, it shows me how long is left to the end of the auction, how many views this auction have had. Seventh requirement, which is buyers and sellers have visible ratings aggregated from the feedback on their participation in auctions. I have already won an auction, and I want to show you that when you win an auction, this buyer comment will show up here and you can leave a comment for the seller. So I go here and I say that not too bad. I submit it. If I go to the seller here, as a seller, Marjan has left this comment here. And also we can log out and log in with the seller account in the notification page. We can see that this item was sold. Margie has bought it. Seller can leave a comment here. A good buyer. We submit it. And now if you go to Margie, as a buyer, Ehsan has left this comment for him.